sneak preview of what the Tommy Cooper video is going to contain. How would he blow their business socks off? If nothing else, the way he used to start by taking what he calls safe risks will really make sure you never have a shaky start again. Now, you don't have to be as brave as Tommy. He was amazing. Saw him at Bournemouth, came out, 200-yard wide stage. He looks bemused. His huge, great size 13 boots, and unbelievably balletic. He stumbles and walks to the left-hand side and then delivers the first 5 minutes of his act, and then goes to the other side of the stage, stumbling and walking, and delivers exactly the same 5 minutes. I saw him at a theatre club, and he asked for permission to play some classical music, which he'd been learning. And of course I went, oh, yeah, of course. From behind this organ he played, and he went on and on and on. And on the next table, this guy got up and said, this isn't what I paid for. I'm going to the loo. And then he just pushed it to one side. It was made out of cardboard. And this guy, who was on his way to the loo, came back so that he could bang his head on the table because he was crying with laughter. And one of the main things he was good at was working from behind the curtain. I don't know whether he was the first, but he was really good at saying, hey, I'm not going on, and then talking about the audience. So by the time the curtain parted, it was amazing. And the way he then reacted when the curtain went apart, you've got to see that in the video. Now then, the worst potential business day of my life. I'm hired by a chief executive who's taken over what he knew was a very, very difficult company. 2-day conference. He said, I want you to go on a Friday and close it, and we'll lift it up. In the meantime, he's had to do some terrible things. All day Thursday, bad news, bad news, bad news. You can imagine the state that they're all in on the Friday afternoon. And he said to me, John, I'll quite understand if you don't want to go on. Right? Ka-ching. I thought, I'm going to go for it. Right? What can happen? What's the worst that can happen? So I got the guy to close the curtains, and from behind the curtain I went, I'm not going on. This lot, yesterday, the bad news, I'm surprised anybody's stayed. And apparently, they had a bit of a knees up till the early hours of this morning. Right? And you could hear them laughing. Right? And then I thought, I'll honour Tommy. I'll try and be brave as well. So I named the 2 members of the old guard who were responsible for the shit the company was in, and a roar went up. Right? What could have been the worst business experience turned out to be one of the best. And I could then do a good job for my chief executive as well. I could say, well, if anyone can sort this mess out, it's him. Yeah? But he'll have to change those awful ties he wears. See this in the webinar and in the video. And once again, with people like Tommy Cooper in your corner, and you turn this into your style, how could you not blow their socks off?